I have a grinding stone, which is a small building that will allow you to grind into flour. The windmill is really expensive. So we'll get the grinding stone up and running. Alright, this is OneLastMidnight. We're going to do a little bit of Forest Village today. And let's see here, I'm just waiting for the stream to go live. Yeah! Hey everybody, what's going on? Let's see if we're a little bit behind there. Let's just double check here on this. Twitch is not up and running yet, but let's see if the other ones are. Okay. They all seem to be pretty good. Alright, great. Let's get started. So, Forest Village, for those that aren't aware, is a city building game. It's very similar to Banished. It's done by another company called, I believe, Bitbox. And I've played this on my site before, so if you guys have been to my site and you've seen Forest Village, maybe you've seen Forest Village. We put in a couple mods in here, though, which is, one is the borderless forestry area, or not forestry area, but farming area. So then they no longer have that fence around there anymore, which is nice. People can just walk in and do what they have to do. We're just starting on the village, actually. This is, unfortunately, the last village I had died and burned. I don't understand why. I wound up putting a big, long bridge across the town. I was kind of on a peninsula, and I bridged the next land area, but then it seemed to cause all kinds of problems. I tried to get back into that after the update, but it didn't work. It just didn't work. It was not successful. I have yet to be able to get that particular one up and running, which is unfortunate because it was a pretty neat build, but we're gonna start with this build and hopefully get this city pretty big. I'm thinking that we start looking this direction to build the castle area. We're gonna have maybe a surrounding town on the outside of it, but then we're gonna have like an inner castle. So what we need, it's a lot of buildings, a lot of stuff that we need to do. This series is probably gonna go on for a while, but I think that I figured it out enough that I can wind up keeping my population alive. There is a mod that gets rid of the fog. I think I'm gonna install that mod because the fog is just, it's too overwhelming. Sometimes it almost even like whitens out the screen. So I'm just getting to the point where I've got some children, some teenagers. I only have 10 adults. We need to increase the size of these houses, get some more people in. Probably what we'll do is next spring is increase the size of these houses. I want to get rid of these shacks. The shacks are not... Ow, I had a child die during birth. I want to get rid of these shacks. The shacks are not that effective. They're better than the hut, obviously, but I would prefer to get in the small houses, and that way we can, you know, grow up into the large houses, and the large houses wind up holding a good amount of people in there. So let's go ahead and collect this tree resource. Oops, got paused there. Let's get this tree down. Get these guys out of here. They're still off collecting other stuff. I have them collecting stone, and I'm gonna have them do a round of ore here in a second, which is their next round. Or they're working on ore right now. They're gonna need to start working on stone, which I have a good amount of stone in this area. So we'll get that stone taken care of. Our food is looking pretty decent. Our fish, we have 624 fish. We have 1,400 vegetables. And another 355 bread. I should be okay. I'm probably going to need to think about getting the large barn in. They're finally now just starting to build a school. We've got that completed. I have some things over here like the blacksmith and all of that needs to get done too. I think the blacksmith, the kiln, and the furnace are over here. We need to focus on that. Let's go ahead and lock this charcoal resource, because if we don't lock it, people are going to start using it. I do have the mines down. It's good to set your mines down right away. If you guys haven't played Forest Village, if you don't set your mines down, you wind up building over your mines. So here's what happens when you want to select and put down a mine. And you'll see the green areas where you want to stick your mines. But if you don't plan this out in advance, you start building your city, and the next thing you know, you've covered over the best areas for some of these resources, which gets a little tricky, right? So we're definitely gonna need some more wells. What is the cost to build a well, by the way? It's not that much, and we really need a bunch of wells. Let's get another well. Let's get another well up in here, actually. Let's go in between the farms. And how about we get another well down? Maybe, can I squeeze a well into here? Yeah, that would be nice. And squeeze one more well up in this area, because there is a forestry guy up here. Where is he at? Where's that forestry building? Oh, frig, I can't. Oh, there it is. It's right here. This is it. It's hidden by the trees. I have a forestry and I have some other things over there, but we need to put a well in this area just in case. Just in case we have a fire over on this side. Okay, I put some wells down. Totally needed. This is the fog that I'm talking about that's a little bit, it's too disruptive. I have 3 builders building away. Let's get a teacher in. Let's get some of the children educated. We only have need for 1 builder right now. I think probably it's time to get another farm in, though my farm is looking pretty good. How about we start working on the blacksmith and stuff, because I'm gonna need tools. Actually, let's not do the blacksmith first. Let's do the furnace and the kiln first, because those are going to be a priority. I believe I have enough resources for both of them. Alright, everybody's hauling away. We're still getting resources over here, which is good. We'll get these other 2 farms in place when I have enough people. I don't have enough people right now. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, let's get a blacksmith. Let's get him started. 150 wood, 200 stone. I don't have the stone for this. Let's get it started, though. What I can do is I can start putting one guy, and as soon as the kiln is built, start making... Let's unlock this resource, too. Start making charcoal. And then... we'll start making cast iron, and then when the blacksmith is done, then we'll start making tools. There is a way to make the smaller tools. It's what is it called? I think it's called rough tools, but I didn't really care for the rough tools, to be honest with you. The carpenter, in my opinion, right now is not worth a damn. They need to invest a little bit more into getting the carpenter a little bit more useful, because right now it's just really not that useful. Alright, let's go through, collect another set of resources. I don't want to collect trees, But let's get all the stone that we can. And all the iron that we can. And hay in a particular area. I think I've kind of already gone through and gotten all the hay. Hay is pretty easy to make. That's something that we can take care of pretty quickly. Alright, let's get a guy working here. We'll have that guy rotate around. He'll be the one guy that rotates around. Stone and iron is what I need. I will, you know, to build these mines, it's really, really expensive. I mean, really expensive. What can I get stone-wise out of here? I can get a decent amount of stone, and how about iron? I can get a decent amount of iron out of here. We'll set those down. I think once the blacksmith gets built, I got somebody cold. Get in there and get warmed up, please. Thank you. I think once the blacksmith is built, I want to, in springtime, take down one of these houses. One of these little shacks and build a regular house. I'll make sure before I do that, I have the resources to build the small house, which is hay, which I don't have any. Do I have enough hay to build this? I don't. I don't have enough hay to build that. Let's turn this on. I'll set one guy down to build hay. Let's see if I can gather any. I think I gathered it all. Yeah, I mean, I ravaged this area for hay already. Just have to keep working on the hay. Got 7 charcoal already. That's cool. I love how the fact you can get like right up in on this. I don't like the shader that they have applied to this. I mean, everything looks shiny, including the people. I don't think the people should look shiny. They look like they're wet. Doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me. Alright, that farm is up. We're gonna put grass down. And we have enough farmers for both of them. Let's see. No workers assigned to this building. I don't know why this is 32. This field is not that big. How about we do 1 worker each for this right now? Okay, we have 14. How much does it take? It takes 2, so that would build 7. I'm trying to think of how much it would cost to get some of this going. What am I missing over here? I'm missing hay. That's gonna be tough. Because then I'm just gonna have to wait for hay. Let's see, I probably can get a large barn in here. We'll check that out as soon as I can get these houses changed out. We're gonna need another storage facility. I put a warehouse there. Didn't I put a large barn over here? Nope, furnace. Got the school. The barn is what's gonna hold the food. Maybe I should put the large barn over here. I did get a mod that allowed me to have a large barn. I thought that was a great mod. I didn't want to wreck the experience like get really cheater kind of mods. But this mod seems to be okay. This large barn. Seems to be like a nice little investment. We're gonna pause this really fast. Got a storage here. We'll get that built later. Still building up everything. Okay, we got a guy working hay, and we got a couple guys working potatoes, right? I mean, I have a decent amount of food, so I'm not overly worried. Not right now, anyways. That comes later. Being worried comes later. Let's put down some roads. I can get a road in here. And across. And we'll get another one down and around on this side too. Get these two connected up and probably... I should probably come over. Get a little double wide road there. I probably didn't want that double wide road, but that's okay. Yeah, look, it's looking like a pretty decent start. Like, I can't complain too much about the start so far. We got everybody kind of working away. It's kind of interesting that the waves are coming through this land over here. That means it's really low. You could probably easily punch a hole into the ocean on that side. I almost want these guys to start harvesting this. Just so I can get this blacksmith built, because we're almost out of tools. Yeah, how much did they collect so far? Yeah, let's get them harvesting this. I have a couple extra guys. You know what? Let's put 2 workers on each one of these. How big is the radius there? Hunting cabin should be able to take care of that guy. I like how they put the pumpkins on top of the wells. I think that they added that for probably for fall. I thought that was pretty nice little detail there. Okay, we have 49 charcoal. We seem to be doing okay. Finally we have enough to build this. Let's take this guy off of charcoal building and put him on creating cast iron. What is this? That's the stone quarry? We're gonna have plenty of hay by the time we're done here. And next season we'll have these guys do probably some like oats or something. I believe I got a small... Where is it at? A small mill? That's the windmill, a grinding stone. I have a grinding stone, which is a small building that will allow you to grind into flour. The windmill is really expensive. So we'll get the grinding stone up and running. And what's the baker gonna cost me? Yeah, it's gonna cost me clay. Clay is gonna be tough. I don't have any clay. The only way you can get clay is to dig it up. So I should probably focus on getting this clay mine running. The grass, we're gonna have enough grass. We're gonna have plenty of grass. How many kids we have in school? No kids in school. Ooh. We need more children. Next spring, I have to get down a house. What's... Ouch. Put out the fire! Put out the fire! Okay, they got it out. This is where your wells are really important, because what it takes to get these houses rebuilt are pretty significant. So you have to have enough water, so you have to put down enough wells to be able to get fires out. Otherwise, the house just burns up. We'll end up losing a house. What are we in? We're in summer. What does it cost to get a house going? One of these small houses? I don't need clay, I need hay. What are my builders doing? Let's pause this for a second. Alright, let's demolish this. I'm not entirely sure what everybody's doing, but I'm in summer. It's 80-something degrees. That seems to me like enough time to get this house built. Let's demolish this house. Let's also put this on a priority. Once they rip that down, it's almost gone. We'll get up the small house. Come on, rip down this shack, buddy. Let's get another worker on here. Another builder. Okay, he's almost done. Alright, perfect. Now let's get a small house in here. There we go. I don't want to put the footprint right on top of... There we go, right there is good. Bingo. Okay. Let's put this house on a priority as well. Alright, we'll get this house built. Uh-oh, I don't have the lumber. God, what happened to all my lumber? Alright, let's rip this all down. Luckily it's summertime, so I don't have to worry about people dying from the cold. I have all the resources in here except for the lumber. Stick a couple more people to collecting. Maybe put this wood on a priority. Put that all on a priority. We'll get that wood going first. Let's look at putting down a road too. Uh-oh, this is where it's gonna get tricky. Ouch. Oh, I didn't have the wood. So now I've got people starving. Oh, that's the only thing that I don't understand. The only thing that I don't care for this is that they should have had those people go to somebody else's house and eat. That's something that they do in Banished that they don't do in this. Which makes a lot of sense to me. If you're starving, you got your neighbors here, your neighbors are going to help you out. There's no reason why your neighbors would not help you out. Okay, we got 4, 4, and 4. They should be able to take these two guys. Let's demolish this house as well. shouldn't have anybody be homeless. Gotta always remember to put a road down right away. I think I can't put the road down because I'm demolishing this building. Oops. Autosave got me. Okay. Now I should be able to put the road down. Good. This should be able to connect, right? And we can put a road right in between here. Yep. And get another road in here? No. Okay, let's think about getting another house in. Maybe somewhere in this footprint here. We still have trees though. We need trees. What am I building? Oh, I know what I'm building. I'm building this. That's where all my trees are going. I forgot that I was building the clay mine. Yeah, that'll do it. A clay mine will absolutely do it. Alright, how much cast iron do I have? 24. You need to stop doing what you're doing. You need to go build tools. I think I have enough iron, right? Yes. Alright, this guy is going to be done for the year. We don't need him to do anymore. Next year, wintertime, we need to make sure that we flip him over to something else. Let me get the house blueprint in. Let's rotate this house around too. Oh, I can't till this other one gets demolished. Let's see, is everybody filled up? No. I still have room. I don't know if I have room for 3. I'd have one guy that would... he'd be homeless. How much wood do I have? How much wood for a house? 60 for a house. Well, I should be getting close, though. We're still populating this, right? Okay, it's done. That's done. So all the wood that we pick up from here on out is going to be good. It's going to go into storage. This is almost full. We need to focus on this large barn next. Clay, though. I have a huge problem with clay right now. Okay, let's move this over, not to grass, but let's move this over to wheat. These guys are starting on their wheat. I can actually pause this one. And let's... oh, it's fall. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's put it on a priority. Get rid of this. Let's Put it on a priority. Have them rip down this building. I'm gonna have 1 homeless person, 2 homeless people. We need to get this other house built ASAP. Rotate this around. Can I fit this in here? I thought I could. Ooh, I can. I can get this in here right now. Let's get that in there right now. Put this on a priority build too. Got enough builders? Got enough builders. I got all the resources. I just need them to build it. Hey Edwin, thanks for joining the stream, man. Build diagonally. Just put him like kitty corner, right? Or are you talking about when you actually rotate them around? Here, hold on. I have another house to do. Yeah, you're just talking like build like this, right? On a corner like this. Let me get this road in first. Okay, everybody's good, right? Everybody's got a home? Everybody's got a home. Made it in time. Let's get the roads down. Wintertime, though. Wintertime, you can barely see what's going on for roads. We'll get this wheat going. We'll start producing some flour. What's the bakery? Bakery, I thought needed clay. Is that correct? Hold down the rotate button? Oh, really? Let me try that out. Oops, wrong button. No way. Too bad you couldn't control that. Oh man, that's really too bad you can't control that. Sweet. Okay, I didn't know you can do that. I know now. I know now. That's interesting. That adds another little dynamic to building. I like it. Thanks for the suggestion. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see if I can get a road in since it's clear and I can actually see. Can we get a road in here? I can barely see this where I can put this road. Wow, they should really change the color for wintertime, you know? Should be able to get a road down in here. I believe I already have one that direction. We'll see what happens when this gets built. Let's put in another house though. I'm gonna stick with my grid in this area for now. Let's see, I have those two facing each other. Oh wait, before I put in that house, let's get this started. We need this large barn started. Let's see, you guys aren't working because I don't have a job for you right now. So why don't you guys become fishermen? We're out of bread. I want to put down my baker somewhere. Let's go back to the baker. Again, I added a mod and I did put down in some new stuff. So I have the grinding stone. I put the grinding stone down, which is a very, very small version of the windmill. It's not a windmill, it's a grinding stone. Let's put down the baker, and then I have a kitchen, which I can wind up putting down a kitchen, which will give me a little bit of variety on stuff. Let's put down a baker, I think, in this area. If I could squeeze them in. Oh, if I terraform a little bit, I can get him in there. Alright, how about we put down our baker over here? Is he gonna fit over here? Nope, we're gonna have to do some terraforming. Just not... Oh, my baker would go right... Can go right there, though. Just right up here. One more. That would look kind of weird, though. I still wanted to keep the housing in that area. What about housing? Can I branch the house over here on this side? Will it fit? Without having a terraform? It will. Let's drop that guy in there, right there. Let's drop his buddy in on this side. New buildings? Well, no. There's mods, and the mods have new buildings. There's a couple of them. There's a couple really nice ones. The grinding stone, which will grind into flour, which is, again, it's smaller than the windmill. Excuse me. I have a cook, which is a kitchen, which makes different foods, so you can wind up making this yogurt and stew. And I don't remember if the dairy was part of in the game or not, but it might have a dairy. Might be a new one. Let's see here. What else did I put in? That was new. Oh, I put in the new hunting, or I put in a hunting cabin. It's called a hunting lodge. Hunting lodge? Yeah. I put in a hunting lodge and a forester's lodge, which is a large version of the hunting and forester. It can hold up to 5 people, and the radius is much bigger. And the fishing farm, where now you can farm for some fishies, which is really cool. Yeah, so those were came out of some mods that I installed. This is down. We're out of wood again, which is... Why is that a huge shock? This looks like the settlers. Thanks for joining, Legend. Appreciate it. Settlers? I've never played Settlers. It's kind of, you know, they took their inspiration from Banished. So if you're a Banished player, that's where they're grabbing their inspiration from. Or where they took their inspiration from. And it's kind of interesting because they took this game. They started off, you know, Life is Feudal is kind of a huge title. So they started off with Life is Feudal Your Own. And then started working at... what's going on, Pen Kitten? If you haven't seen Pen Kitten's channel, go by Pen Kitten's channel. He does all kinds of good stuff. He also does he's a Banished player, did the Banished challenge with me, so go check him out. What was I saying? Shoot. I lost my train of thought. Dang it! Settlers, a video game series. Oh, so, okay, thanks you for that series thing. So Life is Feudal is a huge series. So they came out with Life is Feudal Your Own, which seems like a really cool game, but the problem is that there's no way you can play by yourself, even though it's really... I don't know if it was meant to be a multiplayer game. They say you can play it as a single player, but it's almost impossible to play as a single player. So then they spun off that code and created Forest Village, which is a Banished ripoff. And then they turned around and took the code again and did Life is Feudal MMO, which is supposed to be a large version of Life is Feudal Your Own. But to be honest with you, I don't know how well their other series did. They got kind of beaten up a little bit on Forest Village. Mainly because it was buggy coming out the door. And it took a little work for them to get up and running. But otherwise, you know, if you like builder games, I enjoy it. This game is a challenge. It's an absolute challenge. I've had city after city die on me. It's not easy to keep your cities up and running. It's pretty tough. This is more like Age of Empire? No, not an RTS. Like I said, I've never played Settlers before. It is a builder game. And so if Settlers is focused on building and management, then yes, it's a Settlers kind of game. Let's put down the bakery. Where's my bakery? Let's get the bakery in here. Where's the door for the bakery? Let's rotate that around. I think we can get this in here like this. Do I have a road over there? No, let's put a road over here first. Gotta always remember to put your roads in, because if you don't, you can actually wind up having the road not fit, and then you're kind of hosed. Because you really want a road there, and you want people to go faster, but they won't go faster because you can't get a road in there, and then you have to rip stuff down, and you go crazy. Alright, rotate this building around. That'll look good right there. Yeah, that'll be pretty nice. I like that. That's a nice little addition right there. We're gonna need to put a well over here somewhere. Hey, Slickcorp, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Nah, it's like the Settlers. I might get this game. Looks interesting. Yeah, wait for it to go on sale. I think they're probably gonna get, probably have like a Christmas sale. Everybody has a Christmas sale. Alright, looking good. One of the things I like about this, if you're a Banished player, I mean, look at this. You can get right in on the city, and you can get up in on it close, which is really awesome for like some detail. And for screenshots, oh, it's beautiful. You can get rid of the UI and take a nice screenshot. They also have this concept of like a first-person mode. So if I want to follow this guy around, I can go through his eyes. I can be him for a while. And just run around. Walk around the village. Hey, yo, babe. What's up? Where are you going? Where are you going with your little shovel there? Alright. Look at this guy. Alright, I'm out of your way, man. Hey, Tabitha. Like the log. Look at you. Let's get out of here. Alright, I got one guy doing clay. Let's see, let's look at my food. Food is always a challenge here. Got the bakery going in. I've got some housing going in. This housing looks sweet. I don't have enough wells. The wells in this are not endless wells. You have a limit. It can hold up to 100 water. And when you have a fire, wow, if you don't have enough wells, you are done for. Your entire village will burn up. It's kind of tricky. Kind of tricky staying on top of the wells. Is it Jack-o'-lantern a mod? I don't think so. I think the Jack-o'-lantern is part of their update that they just did, right? I want to think it's part of their update. It's the first time I've seen the Jack-o'-lanterns in here. But I don't remember it being part of a mod. There is a mod that I added on that adds in a ton of decorations. Did I put a well over here? I need a well over here. Okay, food is looking okay. We have 4,000 grub right now for our people, which is good. We only have 15 people. We have one teenager. We have 4 children. Nobody's in school quite yet. This is kind of a huge, ugly spot that I left open, which I don't think that I really wanted to do, but that's how it turned out. I've got a bakery going down. I've got a couple wells going down. My problem is I don't have enough resources. So we're going to have to go and harvest some resources. We still have stuff over here. So why don't we just do kind of like a wholesale resource grab? And you can see when you pull this out, what resources you're getting from this. I'm getting 129 logs. I'm getting, well, I'm not getting anything anymore. But those are the resources that they're going to wind up gathering. That little resource tip, I thought was awesome. When I first did this, I was like, that is the cat's meow. Okay, they're going to take a while getting these resources, but we need them until I get some of these mines up and running and another forestry up and running. But it seems like I have enough people to do that, so... The big thing is just to watch the food. In the recent FE update from the past week, wreaked havoc on my village, which was stable for the prior 200 years so far for a season, but then leveled back out. Yeah, you know, that's the only, that's the major complaint that I have about these guys. They put out the 116, and it was every single day they were putting out patches, but they weren't telling anybody what they were fixing. So for like 2 weeks I tried to run my village, and my villages wind up dying off. I was ticked. I was ticked. I think they could be a little bit better with their business management or their project planning. I don't think that they do a great job at that. They need to invest some more time or hire some more people or something to understand how to release. And their QA department's probably just one guy. I don't know, but I'm guessing. But it's not very impressive, that's for sure. Ow, Annabelle died in childbirth. Man, don't kill off Annabelle. It's like right, the log was almost as big as she. She's tough, man. She's carrying a big old log around. Just ripped. Alright, we're gonna get a ton of wheat. This next go around we'll have a ton of wheat. Oh good, I got somebody in there studying. As soon as we can get the baker up, the 50 clay is gonna kill me. That's what's gonna absolutely kill me. I should have got the clay going faster, to be honest with you. I should put this storage down here so this guy doesn't have to walk all the way over here to drop it off, but it's another building I have to build. Slow going in the beginning. Always slow going in the beginning. Not too much you can do about it. But I enjoy these builder games. I play Banished, I play City Skylines, or Cities Skylines, Forest Village. I think those are the 3 builder games I was building. I did try Avon Colony. I think that's how you, or Avon Colony, I need to give it another try. I can't say that I didn't like it. I just need to give it another try. Raiders, right. Raiders. There's a mod to shut off the raiders. I think I'm gonna install that. Stinking raiders. I don't like that concept of raiders. They're trying to take... What's that game? Something in Kingdoms and Castles? They're trying to do Kingdoms and Castles and trying to implement Kingdoms and Castles. I thought that was an idiotic choice. But okay, whatever. This building's almost full. Ouch. We're working on this, right? Oh, clay. We still need clay. Someone should make a mod that increases the speed to 15 or so. That would be good. Have another bump in speed. Yeah, I'm running 10x. It needs to go a little bit faster, especially in the beginning. Gotta get that storage building down. Both of them. This one's okay. It'd be nice if this guy doesn't have to walk all the way over here to drop off his stuff, though. But we're getting these other little pieces done. The wells are getting done, which is important. Let's put another guy into the mine. Fortunately, they're not educated, so they're probably going to wind up killing themselves off. Let's see, this is ready to be built. I think that was the last well that I put down, right? So the only thing I have is the baker, because he's waiting on clay and ore. I have people gathering ore and stuff. This guy is just waiting on a ton of clay. How my house is doing. 5, 3 of 5, 3 of 5, 5 of 5, 5 of 5. Got room for a couple more people. We do have 9 children though, which is great. I think I'm probably going to build off this direction. This hill though, I like the look of this hill. This is a nice little hill maybe to start sticking the castle and stuff on. Absolutely. I think it's the only hill that I have. I'm gonna put the castle up there. That would look pretty cool. Set up a bunch of herbalists for use with the market and trader. I haven't gotten into the market and trader. When I tried to do the market and trader, this is when they released the patch, the 1.16. I noticed that they were taking all the goods over to the other side. So I had the, what was it, the caravan? I think it was the caravan, whatever the donkey was. And he was moving that over. He moved over all my logs and all my food over to the other side. And wound up killing off the other portion of the village because they had no food. They were starving and they were going into hypothermia in wintertime. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why it was doing. I just had one donkey moving stuff, and it was like in a matter of 10 minutes that the guy moved everything over, which I thought was rather uncool of him. Alright, we're just waiting people to collect resources. These guys are going another round of wheat. I have 1,600 wheat. I have 3,600 food. I'm almost want to shut this off for a year. Let's do potatoes. I could do a round of grain. Let's do potatoes. Should probably do a round of flax and get a tailor in, but the problem is I just don't have... I can barely build other buildings right now. These guys will build potatoes as soon as this is done. They can start harvesting. It's fall. This is almost totally loaded. They gotta get this building built. Please, oh please. let's start converting. Let's turn this off. Start converting over to cast iron. I'm a little short on the ore though. They're still using the ore for the bakery. So what's the what's the tip here? So you said set up a bunch of herbalists for use for the market and trader. How does that work? Should get a coop in too. Where would I put the coop? Probably over here, and then I can do a barn and storage right here. Can probably start thinking about the next line of farms. Yeah, how do I want to do this? Probably a couple row of houses over here. We'll start getting the coops and stuff. We'll start putting some more farms over here. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Is. Appreciate it. We wouldn't worry about it until you have a large stable town up and running. No. I mean, I get it. This is much later game, but what is the dynamic here? So the herbalists are taking their stuff to the market, and then the traders are trading it throughout the rest of the towns. Is that how it's working? Wherever I put down traders, they're trading it from one point to the next. Finally getting this barn going. What does this warehouse take? 90 wood. Have these guys harvested everything over here? I think they have. They're still working on a couple pieces, right? See, I haven't put in the market. I haven't done the trading. Okay, I get you. I put in one herbalist, and that sucker, she wound up producing so much. It was crazy. Okay, I have the grindstone. Let's get the grindstone up and running. Let's take off this one person. We'll start producing some flour. My bakery is gonna be next. Yep. Just waiting on clay. This barn is almost built. Yeah, the herbalists produce a lot. A lot. It's good to know that they can trade for stuff, though. Go get warm, buddy. Get in there. Get some warmth. Thank you. Since I'm sending people really far away, I should get a tailor. I'm gonna need a tailor. I wonder if I could stick a tailor downtown. Let's see if I can get a tailor. How big is the tailor shop? Pretty big. Guess I could put the tailor over here. Why did that tailor fit right there? It's weird. Let's put the tailor in. Let's stop the tailor though. This guy's working potato, right? Yep. I have 8 kids. 3 are only in school. I need more adults. Come on. Come on. I would really like to see the concept of nomads. introduced into this game. They've got raiders, great. Now how about getting nomads? Alright, perfect. I don't have to worry about this barn too much. And we'll start spreading stuff out. Alright, I got a guy producing flour, which I can start using to produce some bread in a minute. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that like button if you liked the video and subscribe to our channel so you can stay on top of all of our latest video releases. I release content almost every day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.